If your feet burn, tingle, or feel numb at night, and no matter what you try, nothing seems to fully calm them, there's something important you should know. In many cases, the problem isn't only what you're missing, it's what you might be doing every single day without realizing it. That slowly makes your nerves more sensitive by the time you go to bed. And I see this happen all the time. Small daily habits, tiny things that feel completely harmless. But over weeks and months, they quietly increase irritation in already sensitive nerves. Then, nighttime comes, everything gets quiet, and suddenly those nerves feel louder than ever. Hi, I'm Dr. Alan Brooks, and for years I've worked with adults over 50 who struggle with nighttime foot discomfort, burning, pins and needles, warmth, buzzing sensations, restlessness, the kind of feeling that makes you rub your feet against the sheets or keep switching positions just trying to get comfortable. And something interesting happens during almost every conversation I have with them. At first, they tell me, "Doctor, I've tried everything." They've tried creams, massages, cold packs, different socks, different pillows, stretching, and yet the discomfort keeps coming back. But after we talk for a few minutes, we usually discover something surprising. It's often not about doing more. It's about stopping a few simple mistakes that are quietly irritating the nerves all day long. Because when nerves are already sensitive, even small stress adds up. Think of it like a sunburn. If your skin is already irritated, even light pressure feels uncomfortable. Nerves can behave in a very similar way. When they're stressed or undersupported, normal daily activities may start to feel unpleasant. And by nighttime, that sensitivity feels even stronger. So today I want to walk you through 3 very common daily mistakes I see over and over again. Mistakes that may be making your neuropathy symptoms worse without you even noticing. And then I'll share what many people do instead to help their feet feel calmer and more comfortable. Let's start with mistake number 1, sitting still for too long. Most people don't think about circulation during the day. They only think about their feet when something hurts. But nerve comfort depends heavily on what happens during the entire day, not just at bedtime. Your nerves rely on blood flow. Blood carries oxygen. It carries nutrients. It carries everything those tiny nerve cells need to stay healthy and balanced. When you move, when you walk, when you flex your muscles, circulation stays active. But when you sit for hours at a time, watching TV, working at a desk, scrolling on your phone, circulation slows down, and when blood flow slows, nerves may not receive the same steady support they need. Over time, they can become more reactive. Then nighttime comes. You lie down. Circulation slows even more, and those already sensitive nerves start sending stronger signals, signals your brain interprets as burning or tingling. I often ask people a very simple question. How long do you sit without getting up? And many tell me 2, 3, sometimes 4 hours without moving at all. Even small movements make a difference. Standing up every 30 minutes, walking to the kitchen, stretching your calves, rolling your ankles. These small actions take seconds, but they keep blood moving. And better circulation during the day often means calmer nerves at night. Now let's talk about mistake number 2, walking barefoot on hard floors all day. This one surprises a lot of people because walking barefoot feels natural, comfortable, free. But modern homes aren't soft grass or sand, they're tile, wood, concrete, very hard surfaces. Every step you take sends a small impact through the bottom of your feet. One step doesn't matter. But thousands of steps every day add up. If your nerves are already sensitive, those repeated impacts can create subtle irritation over time. It's almost like tapping the same spot again and again. By nighttime, those nerves are already fatigued, already stressed, already reactive. So when you lie down, the discomfort feels amplified. Many people notice a surprising difference simply by wearing soft, supportive slippers at home. Nothing fancy, just something cushioned, something that reduces pressure, something that absorbs shock. Less daily stress on the feet often means less nighttime discomfort. Now let's talk about mistake number 3. And this is the one that most people completely overlook. Trying to fix everything from the outside only. Ice packs, massages, heating pads, creams, all of these can feel good. And there's nothing wrong with them. But they mainly work on the surface. They relax muscles, they soothe tissues, they provide temporary comfort. But nerves aren't just on the surface, they're living tissue, deep inside. And just like every other part of your body, they rely on daily nutrition to maintain themselves. Think about your hair, or your skin, or your nails. If your body doesn't get the right nutrients, those tissues weaken. Nerves are no different. They constantly repair themselves, they constantly maintain their protective layers. And to do that properly, they need specific building blocks every single day. When those building blocks are missing, nerves may simply become more sensitive, more reactive, more easily irritated, which means even small triggers feel stronger. This is exactly why many people feel temporary relief from massages or ice, but the sensation returns the next night. because the root support isn't there. And this is where many of my patients decide to take a more consistent approach. Instead of only working from the outside, they support their nerves from the inside as well. Nothing complicated, nothing extreme, just simple daily support. Capsules with ingredients traditionally used to help support circulation and healthy nerve comfort. Something easy enough to take every day without thinking about it, because consistency is what really matters, not intensity. And over time, many people notice their nerves simply feel calmer, less reactive, less likely to flare up at night, which often leads to deeper sleep and better days overall. I actually recorded a short presentation where I explain exactly how this kind of daily support works, what ingredients to look for, and how many people are adding it to their routine at home. If you're curious, you can find it in the description and the pinned comment below this video. Watch it when you have a few minutes and see if it makes sense for you, because sometimes the biggest improvements don't come from doing something complicated. They come from avoiding small daily mistakes and adding small, consistent support. Your feet carry you through life every single day. They deserve a little care and attention. Take care of your feet. Stay consistent. And I'll see you in the next video.